Hi, I'm Kitty, and I'll be exploring the world of drag. I'll be asking the hard-hitting questions like who, what, when, where, and maybe even why. I'm scouring the parts of Melbourne my director, who is me, tells me to go in search of drag artists, and examining all different facets of the art form. How many have died from death drops? What is a house-down mama, and where are its boots? Do they know all the words to Lady Gaga's Born This Way? Join me as Kitty Drags. Today I'll be interviewing the drag artist known as Vivienne Comingsoon. They're a cacophony of different makeup looks, styles, and a searing lack of talent. Let's find out what happens when Vivienne Comingsoon finally arrives. Hi, thank you for joining us. Did you want to start with your name, your pronouns, and your favourite type of cat?
Yeah. My name's Vivienne Comingsoon. My pronouns are she, they, and my favourite type of cat is a tabby cat.
Oh, it's a bit of a horrible choice, isn't it?
You don't like tabby cats?
No, the name. The cat's fine.
Oh.
So, when you perform...
Yeah.
That's the question, when you perform.
When am I performing? That's a good question. So I've got a couple of shows coming up in December, and then the Christmas period is among us, and I don't have many shows over New Year's, but I have a show coming up on January 25th, which is a wild ride, and I won't say too much about it at Molly's.
When someone is, and this is a phrase I believe goes around the drag community, booked and blessed, what denomination of religion is that blessing from?
I guess it's not really about like religion. It's kind of just it's just like a phrase that drag queens use, like, you know, blessed, just in the normal sense. Yeah. Does that answer the question?
Yes, I think it does. You get 1 point.
Thank you. What's the point system for?
If you win drag.
Winning drag, that would be great.
So if you don't earn enough points, you have to quit. That was in the contract we signed earlier.
Was it?
Yeah, it's 1 point. We're doing good, off to a good start.
How many points?
A couple. So when you put your heels on, do you put your toes in first or your heel? It's not funny. It's a serious question for people who are new to wearing heels.
Oh, sorry. I put my toes in first.
Oh, it's a bit of a pro tip. Is there a reason for that?
No, it's just easier, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't everyone put their shoes on that way?
Drag is like playing a character. But can you do any other characters, like Kermit the Frog or Big Bird?
No. Not that I've tried, but...
Oh, you can give it a try.
Right now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Okay,
I'll give you a scene.
Thanks.
You're Kermit the Frog, I'm Big Bird.
Okay.
We're at the grocery store. Tomatoes are on sale.
Okay. I'm Kermit?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, look at those tomatoes. They look gorgeous, Big Bird.
What is the post-mortem procedure after one does a death drop?
I'm sorry, you're going to have to repeat that.
So post-mortem, after death, what is the after-death procedure required when a drag artist's death drops?
What is the post... I mean, they don't really die. No one's dying.
I thought this was an epidemic that we just weren't talking about.
No.
Are you sure they're not dying when they're death dropping?
Yeah, I'm sure.
They don't die causing the drop, or is it the drop that causes the death?
Neither.
Oh, I'm gonna have to rethink this whole interview. Do you know all the words to Lady Gaga's Born This Way?
Yes, I do, funnily enough.
Amazing. That's 1 point for you.
How am I doing?
2 points. It's an amount. How time-consuming is it to put each lash on individually?
No, you don't put the lashes individually. Come in a set, and you put them just straight on your eye, kind of like a little like arch.
Like a whole strip?
Yeah.
Did you make that?
No.
You should get that patented immediately.
No, I didn't make it. I didn't.
Oh.
They come like this.
They come like that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So my mate Craig actually did drag for Halloween. He went as a ghost, put a sheet over his head. He did forget to cut the eye holes out, so he couldn't see very well, ended up getting a concussion by walking into a wall. Is normal drag that dangerous?
No, not usually. I mean, I don't think Craig dressing in a sheet is necessarily drag.
So you're invalidating Craig's drag?
No. I think drag has, like, it's definitely a form of expression.
Well, what was Craig trying to express?
Being a ghost for Halloween.
Yeah. That's exactly what he was going for. You understand his drag.
Yeah.
What type of person shouldn't do drag? Name them.
Name them, like, personally.
Yeah, who shouldn't do it?
I mean, I wouldn't name anyone I know. You know, I think everyone. I mean, I'm not going to name anyone, but I think if you are someone that is very judgmental and doesn't accept a lot of different types of expression, and if you're not doing it for the art and for the fun of it, I think that person probably shouldn't do drag.
Good answer. You know, I think personally Craig should stop after his accident.
Probably.
So I heard a bit of a drag tip that if you don't know the words, you can just mouth the word rhubarb with your mouth, and then it'll look like you're lip singing along with it. So I gave that tip to my mate Craig. We had a karaoke bar and he didn't know all the words to the song. So he went up there. It didn't work as well because he just ended up yelling the word rhubarb into the microphone during my Sharona. But is that something you would do while you were performing a song?
Would I yell rhubarb into the microphone?
No, use rhubarb while you're performing to a song if you don't know the words. We can try it out right now if you want. You mouth rhubarb and I'll sing a song and we'll see if it lines up.
Okay.
Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, you're black, white, beige, chola descent, you're Lebanese, you're Orient. How'd you go?
I don't know. I wasn't looking, so I can't tell.
Well, I think you really sold it.
Thank you.
When I was doing market research into yourself, the word 5 o'clock shadow came up a lot. What happens at 4 o'clock?
So 5 o'clock shadow is a thing that drag queens say to refer to the beard through someone's face. In fact, I think it's not just a drag thing.
I wanted to dig deeper and ask the questions normal people like us were death dropping to ask. Where do you get off?
Where do I get off doing drag?
No, what train station?
Oh, I get off Clifton Hill.
So drag artists refer to themselves as artists. Do you look at other artists like Van Gogh, Picasso, even Leonardo DiCaprio? Works like the Mona Lisa. Do you look at that and go, oh, it would be better if they were doing a split?
Not necessarily. I think the Mona Lisa speaks for itself. It kind of stands for itself.
I think she's sitting actually.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
How does one pop their pussy?
So that is a phrase in the drag community. It means just doing a really good job.
Oh, I think I popped my pussy when I first learned how to horseback ride.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah, I did a very good job.
Right. Yeah. I guess so. Right then.
Oh.
You used it correctly.
Thank you. I'm learning all the lingo.
Yeah.
Speaking of lingo, if I were to say, work mamba the house in the boots, oh good, what would I be saying?
So that's another one of the phrases in the drag community. It also means just you've done a good job.
So the house isn't wearing a mamba boot?
No, Mumbo is actually mama.
Oh, so the B is silent.
Yeah.
So we're not allowed to swear on this program. So I'm going to replace the swear word with a different word, but hopefully it still conveys the brevity of what I'm trying to say. Now, RuPaul is obviously a massive figurehead in the LGBTQIA plus community. Would you say that RuPaul is fracking everywhere?
Uh,
Our contract only allowed us to ask one final question, so we saved the best till last. But first, it was time for a lunch break. Is it good?
yeah, sounds fine.
Oh, we're out of questions now. Thank you so much for joining us for our first episode of Kitty Drags. Thank you, Vivienne.
My pleasure.
Join us next time where we'll be interviewing Isabella from the critically acclaimed movie, The Lizzie McGuire Movie, played by Lizzie McGuire in Italy. Or just whatever drag artist will answer my call. Say bye, Vivienne.
See you later.
Bye, Vivienne. You may leave. Yes, thank you. It's been a pleasure.